Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jason Hall with Ride Detroit, and welcome to the e-bike experience. I know you're looking at yourself and you're saying, Jason, why have you been doing so many cruisers? Why have you been doing so many, comfort bikes? Well, it's that time of year is the first thing. But second of all, believe it or not, all the bikes that I've been doing aren't technically cruisers, okay? When we got this bike in, I'll be honest, I didn't really understand it. We have the Townie 7D, which is essentially kind of the same geometry, same frame, but it's got gears, all right? So then this bike comes in and it's a single speed e-bike, which in my mind, once again, I'm like, it doesn't compute. So I did some research. And first of all, let's talk about what we're talking about. We're talking about a cruiser. So in the truest essence of a cruiser, those don't have gears. So when you add gears to a cruiser, that's cool, but if you're really trying to be that person who just goes out for a ride on the beach, doesn't care about gears, thinks that they're actually a problem, this is the perfect bike for you. Because even though it's a single speed, you actually have an additional 3 levels of assistance, which really makes this almost a 4-speed. So trust me, everything that I'm saying is what I learned about this bike. It looks really basic, and that's because it is. But what's cool about it that is different is because it is a true cruiser. You get a much bigger bar that's a lot more comfortable, and you just don't have to hassle with anything. Like I said, you've got the same front and rear disc brakes, the same charging system, but you lose the inconvenience of all that confusion. I get a lot of people in, and it's another honesty moment. They don't get gears. I say to them, this is where your thumb goes. This is where your pointer goes. And I'll go on a tour and they will not have changed gears one time because they don't want to hassle with that. They don't get it. And no one wants to say, I don't get it. So when I say to them, you got what I'm saying? They always say, yeah, I got it, because no one wants to sound like they don't know what they're doing. So I think this bike fits perfectly in the line. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of Electra, because I am. I'm a fan of the fact that it's an aluminum frame. It's got the patented flat foot technology. It's got the fully integrated battery system, which is another cool thing that is happening with e-bikes. The last couple we've talked about, this is the direction that they're going in. There's not even a key. Every time I build these bikes now, I'm looking for the key. And I have to remind myself that it doesn't have one because the battery lives inside here. So you don't have to worry about getting stolen or any of those things. They're really dialing in not only comfort, but safety and keeping everything safe. Another good thing, we talked about it, they're really simplifying the clock, all right? So other bikes might have had the Bosch Purion or had something with a big elaborate display. But from what I understand, what they're finding is that people don't really want all that. There's certain people who do want to know their miles per hour, but there's other people that just want to know what level of assist they're in or how much battery life they have left. So they've really simplified the interface on this, where you've really just got a plus and a minus, and it just shows you the dots. I mean, once again, at first I'm like, what? I'm that technical guy. I want to know my cadence. I want to know all that stuff. But not everybody's me. And I think we need to think about in the world of everything is everybody's not me. The range on this is going to be a little bit lower than most of our bikes. You're looking at 16 to 40 miles of range. Once again, this is not for that person who's riding their bike every day of the week. If you're talking about riding your bike every day of the week, then we're talking about a commuter bike. But somebody who just likes to go hit a pavement trail, go out on a Sunday, go out on a Saturday, perfect. You're looking at 2 hours of charge time to get this up to 50%, 4 hours to get it to 100%. So that's pretty much standard across the board on all the e-bikes out there. The max speed on this one's going to be 20 miles an hour. It's a class 1. Once again, it is a cruiser, not a speedster. So no one's going 28 on these, and there isn't a 28 mile an hour option, so don't even ask me. Another interesting thing about this bike that I thought was pretty cool is, so the step-through version actually comes with a 26-inch tire, and the step-over version comes with a 27.5. I don't know the reasoning behind that. I'm gonna contact somebody that over at Trek and try to, or Electra, and maybe figure out the reasoning behind that. But I thought that was interesting to know because I've actually had people come in and they say, oh, I have a Townie, and I immediately go for a 27.5. Well, now that I know that, once again, the beauty of doing these videos is I've learned that there are two different sizes on that. You're looking at about 2 years of battery life. That's the warranty on this. Once again, I love this bike. It has changed my life, much like most do. Every time a bike comes in, I'm usually bah humbug about it until I really do the research and figure out how it fits into your life. And I can tell you that what I also love is how this bike comes in like 50 colors. And I'm over exaggerating, it's not really 50 colors, but there's a huge variation of colors. So once again, if you're thinking about that beach cruiser, out having fun, matching my sundress type look, they have it covered. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Electra Cruiser Go. Make sure you stop by your shop, check it out, make sure you get a demo in. Do it soon because I tell you what, these things are flying. The day it hit the floor, the only one we had, the one behind me, already got sold. We got more coming in, but definitely check with your Electra Townie dealer and see if you can get a demo in. Hey, if you want to just come buy the thing, I'm here for that too. With that being said, I'm Jason Hall with Ride Detroit. Thank you for the e-bike experience. See you guys later.